I really hope you enjoyed that visit yesterday to Brethren's Orchid Nursery. Nelson and I had a super duper time. So for day 2, we are visiting KRULL SMITH's Orchid Nursery. I have almost 2 hours of raw footage, and believe me, I do not want to overwhelm you. And so this one I will do in a 2-part video. So this is a part 1, which will feature their sales area and one of their greenhouses from which they prepare the orchids that are ready for sale. So just hang on tight, because you're in for a super duper ride with Julien, our very knowledgeable and accommodating tour guide. Welcome back to another one of my YouTube videos where I share with you just how I grow orchids in Jamaica. But today I am not in Jamaica. I am actually in Florida, where with me is
Nelson from Nature Nel.
Yes, and we are at KRULL SMITH Orchids right there. And so guys, we are gonna be hanging around here today. We are going to be looking around, and of course we're going to be sharing with you exactly what is taking place here. So why don't you just stick around and you will see exactly what's happening right here. So Nelson, how has it been for you?
It's been very irie.
Irie, of course.
I've been feeling very irie since yesterday. We've had such a great time. We really have, traveling around, showing you the nurseries down here. And I can't wait for today. Today's going to be a lot of fun.
Of course, and I'm looking forward to it. I really appreciate you coming and sharing with me. And I'm just having so much fun. So guys, I am in good hands, and it is just fun, 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 fun. So just stick around, and in a while you'll see what's happening right here.
Don't worry, Jamaica. I'll send her back to you. Just let me borrow her for a little bit more.
All right. Lots of excitement as I head towards the entrance of this beautiful facility to meet with Julien to get a grand tour of what is happening here. So come along with me, guys. Come along. So come along and watch. It might be fun. And this is gorgeous. Wow, this tree is just so huge.
It's very old.
I can see that. Oh my God, this is nice.
Isn't it beautiful?
Just so homey. You know, when I say homey, like, it reminds me of Jamaica.
Oh, really?
Yes, yes, because we have some of these large trees back home.
How beautiful. Did you get a lot of goodies?
Oh, yeah. I got 6 cactus. Mini cactus.
Oh, nice.
Those are my favorites. I just love them.
And they're great.
Wow, so beautiful. So I am entering this lovely, lovely greenhouse. And right here on this wall, there are a number of staghorn ferns. Just look at how huge this one is and how beautiful it is. Let me show you just how they do it. Right here, they have this back wall, and they would just mount the staghorn fern on it. And just look how gorgeous that is. Then that turns into this. Ooh, look at that. This is a display area, and in this area, they actually have the plants displayed for sale, and this is where you purchase from. Aren't these beautiful? These are some lovely Vanda orchids. Oh my God, look at this one. Look at this. How beautiful. Oh my God, and the blooms. They are just so huge. Oh my God, look at this. Guys, I am in orchid heaven. I am in orchid heaven. Just look at this.
Vandas galore.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
And Jamaicans love Vanda orchids.
You have not seen.
Please, you're hurting my head.
I mean, look at this. Tell me.
Yes.
And I'll tell you, every single Vanda I purchase here blooms up. This one.
This is another awesome one. This is a Vanda Culvade fragrance, which is crossed with a Renentera. Oh, look at that.
I got this from you guys. She's about this big. It gave me the biggest shoot. It was like this, and you know what happened? It was filled. Every single flower opened. It rained. And
Oh my.
So I said, I'm not losing you. So I put it in a beautiful long vase. It lasted for 2 weeks. Okay. And it lasted just enough for my Christmas party. Perfect.
All right.
And my ornaments are all in these colors, in purples and pinks and clear.
Perfectly.
So it was right next to the stand. I go, you know what? It was meant to be.
I think the most I've seen on a big plant of this particular clone is, I think, 16 flowers.
16?
Yeah. And I'm sure they can do more, but...
When I bought it from you guys, it had 3 spikes.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what made me want to take it.
And they'll do, 15 or 16 flowers on 3 spikes. And it's just so
It's just so
nice to
beautiful.
show up.
You want to put the name?
Yeah.
I know somebody else
The puddle.
got the same hybrid awarded recently.
Yeah.
Or I think last year. And it just won the Best Vanda of the Year award from the American Orchid Society.
Really? I can see it because it's one of my favorite flowers
It's
of the Vandas.
Spectacular. It's honestly one of the best of this color type that I've seen.
Absolutely. It's like bubblegum.
Yeah. I have one similar, but it's called the pink gauze.
Pink
So I'm not
gauze.
sure if,
Yeah. I don't know.
You got to put them side by side. That's the only way you can
Yeah.
really see. You'll start seeing the differences.
There was one I just did that with recently.
I love this delicate
Blue,
one.
right?
No, there was one. So we've got 3 clones that have very similar colorations to each other. We've got Grove's Dream. We've got
That one's really pretty.
yeah, and I'll go back to it in a second. We have Grove's Dream, Capiolea, and then Pachara Delight. Those are the 3 there. Now, Capiolea, when we put them, they're in different parts of the greenhouses. You look at them; they all look like the same flower almost. Then when we go ahead and actually put the flowers side by side and we put them next to each other,
That's where you see
you
it.
have, Pachara Delight's smaller, but it's still like a darker flower. You get I believe this one, the Grove's Delight, is bigger flower, but a little bit more on like the purpley side and not as much of the background color. And then you get the Capiolea, which is even bigger flower, darker veins all the way
That's
throughout,
the one I like.
higher,
Massive.
more white in the background. And the nice thing about both Capiolea and Grove's Dream is they both have cerulean, so they stay very compact. They stay very skinny. So, the way that you figure out if Vanda cerulean is actually Vanda cerulean, at least one of the ways, is that you look at the plant. The plant's never going to be more than,
More of
a
a
foot
compact,
wide.
right?
Yeah, it's always going to be a very skinny plant.
Oh.
I like better the skinny compacts. But it's better for your space, and on top of that, the roots don't end up being like 6 feet long. I have some now that the roots are just dragging.
Oh, they'll still get 6 feet.
All right, so right here we have the cataleas, and the cataleas are just awesome. This area we have some stunning red ones. Look at that, and they grow them in plastic pots with mixture and bark. It has in perlite, and I'm also seeing lava rocks, and I'm seeing charcoal.
That is
Heaven's Gate is...
one of my favorite, if not my favorite Cattleya from here.
Now this one's still opening up, but it gives you an idea of the color. So this is Cattleya Heaven's Gate Crystal. And we'll go see if we can't find one that looks a little bit nicer right now. These ones are still opening
Yeah,
up.
that one's just,
But-
they're all starting to open.
Yeah. But basically, this, I think 2 years ago now, got scored the highest scoring red Cattleya in all of American Orchid Society history.
Ooh.
And so it's one of the best red Cattleyas on the market. And one very important thing, whenever you see Cristal, that means that Mr. Smith has named it after his mother, because his mother's name is KRULL Smith.
Oh.
A lot of people actually know KRULL Smith by that small little miniature pink cattleya with the yellow lip. That was actually Frank's first ever hybrid.
Okay.
That is
whenever
so cool.
you see,
I didn't know that.
whenever you see KRULL, it means that Frank has decided this is one of the best of the cross, and he's going to name it after his mother.
That's so cool. Yeah, when I heard that, actually that made me want to buy it more, and I ended up getting mine. Mine is really beautiful. I have it on clay beads.
And you know, this is one of the ones that's going to be real good for you guys. So I know a few people that have them in like Trinidad and Tobago and that kind of area. And one of the guys I was talking to, he says that his plant flowers 4 times a year in those conditions. Because when it's warm year round, they'll flower all the time. So these are one of the ones that sort of flower a few times a year rather than flowering them all at one time.
Okay.
That's that one.
Oh, beautiful. Oh my God. Look at this. So beautiful. Oh my God, look at this one, guys. This is a lovely one. Look at the color. Oh my God, this is. Let me see if I can see the ID here. Okay. Ah. Oh, look at this one. Oh my God, these are beautiful. And it says here that they're very fragrant, but only at nights. Let me see if I can get that. Oh, so I'm not getting anything from it now, because it did say it smells like lemon at nights. And of course, outside of orchids, there are other plants displayed here. But, you know, I can't pass and not show you this one. Just look at that. It is such a beautiful one. Oh my God. Let me see if I can get the ID for you. Oh. This is, okay, so this is what this one is. All right, look at these. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I tell you guys, I am just so excited, you know, because this place, it just have everything. Look at this corner. Oh my God, look at this plant up here. Ooh, let me zoom out. Look at this. Isn't that an awesome specimen plant? Oh my God. So beautiful. So beautiful. And as I say to you, this is a display area. This is the area they sell from. So nicely set out, just really nice. Oh my God. There are some seedlings here, some dendrobium seedlings that are here. And of course, these I'm sure were crossed by the growers here. Also, I'm seeing some Tulumnia right here, and they are just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at this. Awesome. This is actually a sample plant, you know, so this one is not for sale. But listen to me, man, it is just such an awesome one. I am seeing here again some lovely, what's the name of these again? Rinka stylists. So these are some white. So the white Rinka stylists right here. And some other colors are right here. Healthy, healthy, healthy. And of course, these are sample plants, but they do sell a lot right here. Okay. Drink a stylist.
Oh
Like,
my God.
yeah,
That's
white.
an alpha.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is beautiful. And if it's here, that means it's for sale. Because I know this area. This is the safe area. Oh, that is so pretty. Let me see how the fragrance has to be.
Of course, it's one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah, mine too. It is just on a whole other level of fragrance.
Woo!
We need to bottle
I
that.
could wear
I
that.
know.
Great minds think alike.
Oh yes.
Here's the purple one. These are the
Yes.
ones I have. I have a whole chandelier created on these things.
Oh, okay.
They're absolutely gorgeous. And the fragrance also. The white one actually is smelling stronger right now.
There you go. What we're gonna do?
Awesome. So take it from another angle.
He's like, yeah, you're probably thinking we have it. I saw that last year and I'm like, saw the flower and
Custom to that one is a different one. So this is the one I'm accustomed to. Right. Look at these. These are wow. And of course, this one got Best Vanda Prize. And believe me, it is worth it. Look at it. Just look at it. Wow. So this area with the bulbophyllum orchids. All right. Boy, I tell you, KRULL Smith are going with a whole heap of things here, so.
It's right next to my family. So.
Oh, there me. Look at this.
By the way, I'm Joyce.
we are at the first. Like,
Of course.
you want me to do it like that? Welcome to KRULL Smith. Here's our first nursery room. Which, you know, the nursery rooms have names.
That's what I noticed. This one is called Maria.
Each one is named after a friend or a close family member.
Oh,
or
okay.
someone that's connected to them and orchids and.
Okay. So we're entering Maria.
Maria.
Okay. And I love Maria.
Maria's full of cattleyas.
Yes,
You can see.
the Cattleya Haven. Oh, me. Beautiful.
And this is where they sort a lot of the flowers out, and sometimes they even place trays like this, and they go into either the sales area or they get identified or tagged.
Oh, okay. From this area. Nice.
They use them also for prepping, as you can see, these prepping seedlings.
Yes.
And he's gonna sit there and wait until they bloom.
I know. How many years?
Right on their 5 years.
Of course. Oh, Lord. Oh, some real beauties in this place. Some real beauty.
It's overwhelming when you first come here. right?
Yes.
Look at these.
Oh.
That was here last. It's almost on. It's starting to fall out, but look at that! How gorgeous.
It is. Oh my God, such a beauty. That's the antelope type. Yes. Lovely. And there are some small ones
The
there.
oxidiums.
Yes.
Little-
Well,
Oh wait.
no,
these are dendrobiums.
dendrobiums, right? Yes.
Okay, I want one of these.
Of course.
What
So
is
it's
this?
the blue twist. I think I have this.
Blue twinkle. Is it
It's
twist?
twist
or
or twinkle?
Twinkle.
Twinkle. I have the twist.
Oh, it's so pretty. Look, this is even bigger.
Yes. Lovely.
So then when you travel through these nurseries, you know, it's a hit or miss in the sense of what is for sale and
And what is
and what is being held either to
for propagation,
propagation, hybridization. This is the area where they keep This is not really for the public, but this is where they
Okay.
see their bulbophyllums, the ones that they're gonna either cross or hold. Sometimes Frank will see something special.
Are those actually blooms I'm seeing there?
Yes, those are grandiflorums. Here, let me open this for you.
Oh, okay.
Come on down.
Oh my God. Wow. Wow. These are awesome. Oh, the bulbophyllum grandiflorum. Man, look at this. Oh my God, that is so nice.
Isn't that beautiful?
Very, very, very.
Always some fun stuff to see, right?
I love it. I love it. Never a dull moment here. Your grandiflorums are very grand.
Yes, extremely grand.
These are a few divisions off of the Bulbophyllum grandiflorum Christelle FCCAOS. And
Okay, so these have crystallin?
yep, these are the divisions of the Christelle plant. And so this got an FCC a few years back. And so these are a few divisions we have of it that he's just growing for himself. Actually, I
Okay.
think the big plant.
I saw
We
one
saw
over.
it,
Yes,
yeah,
I
back
saw
there.
one back there.
And so, I don't know if you've ever actually seen the lip on these guys or the inside of these guys. So on the inside, you've actually got the petals right there. Those two little green things are the petals.
Oh.
In the middle, you have the column where the pollen is. And then right here, you have that hinged lip. You can see it moving back and forth.
Let me take a side.
I got it.
Am I in your way, Nelson?
Not at all.
Okay, good. Okay, nice.
There you go.
I love doing this double filming. Now, this here is not a grandiflorum. This is a Wilbur Chan.
Wilbur Chang.
Yes, it's another bulbophyllum. And the spike tends to be sequential for a short period. When this falls out, another one comes out.
Oh.
And then this lip, see how it triggers?
Okay.
That's for the bugs to go in there, and when they weigh in, it triggers the bug inside, it pollinates, the bug comes back out.
Okay, nice.
And this is what it looks like when it's just coming out.
Okay, yes.
Here's the name.
Oh my God.
Bulbophyllum Wilbur Chan.
Right.
You see what's right there?
Oh, whoa, yes, that's a fly.
And it is actually done exactly
Pollinates.
what.
Doing its work.
So what happens with bulbophyllums, they actually have a hinged lip. And what you can see here is that the fly is actually landed on that hinged lip, and the hinged lip catapulted it into the pollen.
So that's a perfect example of the hinge.
Yep.
How it traps
How it
the bug.
closes in and traps
We were
it.
just talking about that.
And you can see it's trying to get out, it's pulling. And so what'll happen is that it'll come on out and it'll have that pollen on it. And so it'll be able to go off to the next plant and pollinate the next flower.
Oh,
That is
so pollination
cool.
taking place right there.
And
This
let's
is like
see.
National Geographic realness.
There you go. See it with the pollen on it?
Yes, yes, yes,
And there
yes,
it goes.
yes.
Bye, buddy.
Flying up to the next flower.
Thank you
Of
for doing your
course.
job.
Ooh, awesome.
That was very National Geographic realness right there.
Man, I don't have anything like these in my collection at all.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here that can be very wow factor.
Yes. All right.
And every season here is different. Every time I come here, there's like a group of plants that are blooming at that specific time. So if you come in like the spring, you're gonna have a whole different type of group of flowers. Come in the fall, you get a whole other type. Like bulbophyllums now.
I love this. Whatever this is, it looks like a dendrobium. It looks like a dendrobium. Oh my God. This is awesome.
Dendrobium,
Aussie
Aussie midge,
midge.
aberrans crossed with coronae.
Oh, coronae, right. Oh my God, this is
Look how
beautiful.
gorgeous that is.
I'd love one of that for my collection.
I know.
It's awesome. You know, I have a weakness for dendrobium orchids.
Well, I know that.
Yes.
The first time I saw dendrobiums being activated to the sun was
Right.
on your episode
Right,
a
right.
while back. I started doing the same.
I'm
Putting them on my
yes, yes, yes. And they do very well on the outside. Actually, they do better on the outside.
They really
for
do.
me.
Yeah, they really do, and they
Oh
bloom more.
Yes, they bloom a lot more when they're on the outside. Do you have any of these dendrobiums?
So this one, no. This
Okay.
is just a single plant that we got a while back, but it is a cute little thing.
It
Gorgeous.
sure is.
I was gonna ask you the same question.
I want
She beat me to it. It is really beautiful.
We might have something similar to it. I'll have to go take a look and see.
It's almost like if a Phalaenopsis and a Dendrobium had
Yes.
a baby.
Yes. Some weird little thing. This is awesome, Nelson.
Look at
It's
that. It looks like a bulbophyllum.
No, a Maz. What's that one called? Maz. There's something another.
Mazda.
No.
Keep it at Mazda. Livingstoniana.
Yes.
Actually, want to see a fun one? So,
Yes.
We
It's
were
but
looking
let's
at that.
hear- Yes.
in
That is
Florida, you don't get too many Masdevallia that grow well.
Oh, Masdevallia.
Mazda. We're trying to remember the acronym too.
Yep. Masdevallia livingstoniana. Hopefully, we're going to have some of these in the future, but these are a little bit floriferous.
Because I will own this in my collection
Of
someday.
course.
Go ahead and smell this one.
You know, I didn't smell it. I should have.
Not
me
too
see.
bad.
It's things.
It smells like sapote. The fruit.
Sapote?
Yeah.
It has a lemony.
It almost has like a very like a slight overripe fragrance to it, but it's still a little
Right.
sweet. It also depends on the day though. So different parts of the day you'll have different fragrances. Sometimes it'll actually be like a really fresh smelling fruit, and sometimes it'll be like a little bit of
The
a.
fruit is already over.
Strong though.
So I mean,
It is strong.
most Masdevallia don't grow very well in Florida. This is one of the warmer growing ones, so we're gonna try and. Get
Oh.
So it is a species.
Yep, it is a species.
Awesome. Isn't that gorgeous?
It is gorgeous.
And this is a good example. Like, this is a really healthy plant with beautiful flowers. And I want to show your viewers something that I know a lot of viewers always ask. Not always black spots means fungus.
Mean bad, right?
Especially in bulbophyllums. They tend to get spotty sometimes.
Oh.
So it doesn't necessarily mean that you got to start spraying or
Because you see one or two black
yeah,
spots.
as you can see in several bulbophyllums.
Yes,
they have
the
those.
leaves.
Yeah, I had asked before and they told me that it's perfectly normal.
Oh, okay.
I got another one for you.
Ooh.
You're on a treat today. There's a lot of great stuff for you.
Yes.
Look at this little monster.
Oh my God, this is awesome, Nelson. I love this. Wow, look at that. Let me get a close up. All right, what's the name of that one? Is there an ID?
I think this is the only one there,
Okay.
which I don't see a red tag. Usually if you see a red tag, means that it's probably being held to cross.
Okay.
That means they found something special about that orchid that they're going to use it for cross. Now here's where they have the larger types of bulbophyllums, like the grandiform that you just saw. And,
Oh. Wow.
The bulbophyllum phalaenopsis
Yes, yes,
that we
yes.
saw at Brethren.
That
yesterday.
yes,
Here's-
yes.
This is the same thing. Here. I love these monsters. This
Oh my God.
is not a bulb. This is
It's
not a bulbophyllum phalaenopsis. This is something else. And it's blooming.
Yes, it is.
That's gorgeous. You can put it in a head.
I know.
Oh my Lord, that is gorgeous.
How beautiful that is.
Can we find a tag? No? See what it is? I
don't
tell
know.
you.
It's- you know what it
Listen, you see this orchid world? There are so many orchids that we just cannot possibly understand and know all of them.
This is way too many.
It's way too many.
And this is, I think what this is a hybrid of a bulbophyllum.
Perhaps, perhaps.
I'm sure if you smell it, it might smell like a dead rat.
Oh, dear me, I don't want to smell like that right now.
Look at this, how they're in a
Oh my God, yes.
Okay.
Awesome.
I have this one. I love this bulbophyllum. Here's a party for you.
Yes. Oh my God, this is awesome. Look at that. Okay, look at that. Let me.
And you see the trigger?
Yes, yes, yes. So that's one of the peculiarity with the bulbophyllum.
Yes. And not all of them have it, but most of them do. I think Julien is really a specialist in this. I forgot which are the ones that do have it. Like, see, these have them too, but they're very tiny. You barely can see it. So by the most part, they do have that little trigger.
Well, actually, I learned that.
That's the name of that one, a Jim Clarkson.
Okay.
And look, what do you see here?
Oh, yes, yes.
FCC.
FCC, AOS. So it has gotten some award. Yes. Oh my God, what is that, Nelson? Oh.
There's another bulbophyllum.
It's a bulbophyllum as well. Let me zoom out so that I can get the entire pot and everything there. Oh, this is awesome. I'm seeing this too for the first time. So it's a lot of firsts that I see
A lot
here.
of firsts, right?
A lot of firsts.
Here's the name.
Let me get the name. Okay, Pupurio something another. It's all right.
It's okay.
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
this is just one of those very strange flowers
Yes.
that look very prehistoric. And what I love when you come here at KRULL Smith, that not only do you see the strangest of strangers sometimes, but you see an abundance of it.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, Lord. I love this place.
I knew you would. We saved the best for last.
Yes, I love this place. Believe
Even
me.
yesterday when I was talking to Liz and Philip and about different nurseries, because they're very good friends with the KRULL Smith.
Right.
And we're talking about how beautiful leaves.
Healthy.
Yes.
And yes.
Look at that. And look at that spike. This is probably another Wilbur Chang.
Look over there. Are you seeing what I'm seeing right here?
Yeah.
Are you seeing what I'm
This
seeing?
one?
This one, actually.
Oh, but this is the bulbophyllum
The blue with the bloom now.
Phalaenopsis.
Oh.
This is a famous species. No, this is a cross. This is also a cross. Hold on, the flower doesn't look like mine. Here.
The macrobulbum. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna dare to do it. I'm gonna smell it.
Oh my God! Is that dead
do it.
rat? Let
Let
me.
do it.
You are going to smell it.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, that is bad. That is so bad.
Oh my
It
God!
smells like, I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but you know when you go like into an old house that has been abandoned and there's rats that have died and
Oh.
there's this lingering scent? That's what it smells like. That lingering dead rat smell.
Oh my God! That's
Let me
awful.
take another whiff. No, just kidding.
That's awful.
Oh, it's a stinky one for
Oh,
sure.
yes it is. Dude, the Phalaenopsis blooms here today are crazy.
Well, you want to see one of my favorite hybrids?
Mm.
This
Yes.
is Bulbophyllum Hercules.
Hercules. All right.
Oh yeah. And this is the primary hybrid between Bulbophyllum macrobulbum, which we saw right over there,
Right.
and Bulbophyllum phalaenopsis.
Okay.
And it puts out these beautiful flowers. So Bulbophyllum phalaenopsis, it goes ahead and it has flowers that are usually closed up, so you don't really see too much of the actual flower itself. But on these, you cross them back with macrobulbum, and it's opened up that flower, you get that dark color from the phalaenopsis, you get the open flower from the macrobulbum, and it just makes some spectacular flowers. This is actually an awarded plant, Bulbophyllum Bulbophyllum Hercules, Jim's Gift.
Oh.
AMAOS. See how this flower, that's the flower you want to look at right here. This flower is a lot more open than Bulbophyllum phalaenopsis will be. So you get to see the petals in there, you get to see that dark dorsal sepal in the background, and that just makes for a spectacular flower.
It really does.
It is.
Yeah, because the regular bulb Phalaenopsis, you don't see it.
Nope.
Kind of closed.
That shows off.
Wow.
That's beautiful. And I'm sure it's stinky too.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I already did one. That's it. That's my quota for the
For
day.
the day.
It's sort of laughing towards me. So
I'm sure you're like,
Oh.
beautiful.
So
look
that's
at
a
those
stinky
leaves. Those leaves are massive.
large. Oh my God.
Right there.
Mm.
Oh man, it's so pretty.
Now macrobulbum has big leaves, but between Phalaenopsis and actually Fletcherianum, those are the two biggest ones. Bulbophyllum Fletcherianum can Actually, recently I saw somebody that had posted about the fact that they had seen one that was 9-foot long leaves.
Ooh. 9.
9-foot long.
That's crazy.
I will say I haven't seen that in person, so I can't really vouch for that one. I have seen them at 6 feet long. So I know for a fact that Phalaenopsis leaves or Fletcherianum leaves can get 6 feet long. So they get huge, massive plants. But
Lovely.
I was telling her that every time I come here, well, this is the first time I come that there's not an event, but every time I come here, there's always like a seasonal family, right? A family that's just out blooming everything else.
yeah, and you know, right now we're getting towards that time of year. The one that's going to be coming up real soon now is the Cattleya ludmaniana.
Oh,
That one there.
yes.
That's one of my favorite labiate species of Cattleya.
That's gonna be nice.
It, you know, it gives you what ludmaniana does is that it'll go ahead and it's from Colombia, I believe, or no, Venezuela, one of the two. But it's a species that goes ahead and it'll give you a huge, big spring flush of flowers. But then it'll also give you flowers throughout the year. Especially if the plants get bigger.
nice.
They give you, flower here, flower there, and then all in the spring it gives you that big flush. You get exactly what you want.
That's not the one you're telling me that I should put on my cone, right?
No, that's what is it? Annibelle.
Annibelle.
That's
When is her blooming period?
usually Annibelle for us blooms in March.
So
That's
now
when-
would be a good time to
They'll probably all be in sheath, getting ready to go do their thing.
to put on the cone. Do you have any?
We do. We'll get you some.
I really do. It's so much fun.
Yes.
You want to see something fun? This is our newest clone, RLC Drew Simon Smith.
Oh, this is awesome. Let me smell it.
You
Oh,
know that has a great smell. It probably smells like lemony. Maybe it's not smelly yet because
not
it's too cold.
strong at the moment, but it has a
It's a little bit
lemony.
cool today.
Okay.
When it warms up, they'll go ahead and smell. This, in my opinion, is probably one of the best green cattleyas ever
I agree.
in the whole entire United States, or even the whole orchid world. This actually won the best cattleya in show at the World Orchid Conference in Miami, 2008. And so this is one thing that we've been asked for years and years and years. And he finally went ahead and cloned it, and so we're going to be releasing them now for Christmas for the first time ever.
Oh, so it's that soon?
Yep,
Could I purchase
Wow.
one today?
you could.
Okay.
I'll take one home.
I'm jealous. I can't take it home. It would have to be in a flask or something,
Yeah.
or
Not even in a bag? No, it can't, right? No. Too much
get there,
trouble.
yes,
Yeah.
much trouble.
There might be a way, and I know that for example, when I went from France to the U.S., I know there's a way for you to go ahead and get up to 12 plants, I believe, with just a phytosanitary certificate, where you don't need an actual import permit.
Oh,
So there's a way to get I don't know about going to Jamaica.
Yeah.
But at least from other countries to the U.S., I've done it where I've had 12 plants where I just got a phytosanitary certificate.
okay, and that worked.
Oh. I can tell you one thing for sure.
Okay.
I'm taking one home today.
Well, now, and here's the thing. So a lot of green cattleyas.
Yeah, because I was looking at that
Had
one.
more of
That
a
was
yellow, right?
actually calling my
And
name.
not just more of a yellow. This is one that's opening up, but they will eventually turn more yellow.
Oh, more yellow.
Yep. A lot of green cattleyas open up green and they'll turn yellow with time.
Oh,
This one does not. The
that's a
Drew Simon
beautiful
Smith.
picture.
I like that. You know what really caught my eye? The lip here with that little yellow.
Yellow. Yes, and you notice that little pink above it
Yeah,
there.
And sometimes it has a little bit of a pink tinge
Yes,
to it.
and
Yeah.
it's a pink tinge, right? It's
No,
awesome.
what I love, you got the bright green petals and sepals, and you get that beautiful white lip contrasting. That's what I
Yes.
love.
I'm in love with it.
Oh my
I can do an art piece for that.
Yes.
Oh, I know that you already got one of these this weekend.
Yes, I did. Darwin for you.
There.
Look at that, how gorgeous that is.
Oh my God, that is awesome.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
It's called the
And-
Christmas Orchid, the Star of Bethlehem, Darwin Orchid. A
Okay.
bunch of fun different names.
Oh,
But they're usually always in bloom around Christmas, so.
okay, okay. Lovely.
A species.
Yep.
Okay, it's a species. Okay.
All right.
I love oranges. I don't know what's it about them, but they just draw me in.
Yeah, it's not very common in orchids. That's
It
the
just
thing,
draws me in.
but It's a beautiful color.
Yes.
I do. I love orange flowers.
Mhm.
And if you mix orange with like a purple,
Oh,
you guys have a cattleya that has those two. It has this and like a purpley red.
Oh, the Lone
It's
Star
gorgeous.
is a part of it.
You've had it several times at the Okies, and I keep saying I'm gonna get one, but I don't know.
I've got to remember.
I always forget to take one.
Do you have small ones?
Uh,
Small. Oh, this one.
we might have a few left green spots.
But the
You know what I called it? I bought it from you guys. I lost the ticket, the little tag, and I gave it to her. She said, you know, it doesn't have a tag. So I'm like, oh, I remember the name. And she starts recording me. And I said, it's called Jimmy D. Cricket. So on video, I christened this Jimmy D. Cricket.
There you go.
oh,
Well, you know, it's got something in the background that's the same, right?
Right? It's such a nice fragrant flower too.
Yeah. Right now, it won't smell very much.
It's at night, right? Or morning.
In the morning, you'll get it, but at night. But otherwise, it smells like a bucket of lemon pledge just got dropped on the ground.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
And this is actually a primary hybrid between Rancolelia glauca and Rancolelia digbyana. And because you got both those two in there, these things grow like weeds.
Mhm.
They are one of the most vigorous.
They're
plants we
really
have.
nice. I love them.
And we actually got an AQ in the group, which means that we brought 12 of them in bloom to the American Orchid Society judging center, and they saw them. They said that they were a higher quality than what had been previously shown, and so they gave the entire cross, this entire Grex of them, an award of quality. So
Oh, nice. So that's what AQ stands for.
Yeah.
Award of Quality.
award of quality, and it goes to the entire
matter,
cross,
that's
not just the actual individual plant.
Oh, nice. It's beautiful. I love them. You guys have been carrying them for a while, though.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those classics that will never, people will never get tired of.
We're actually going to look at one more primary hybrid just because I just saw it.
That's
This-
a primary hybrid?
It is a primary hybrid.
Oh.
This is a primary hybrid between Cattleya dowiana and
yes.
Cattleya purpurata.
Oh,
And I don't know if it's smelling right now, but it is.
It
Let
is.
me go ahead and take a whiff of that one.
I need to clear out my nose from the last. Ooh, that smells good.
And what's very interesting about this one, and what I've noticed at least, these things are fragrant from daybreak all the way
all
to,
the way.
to
Nice.
dusk. They're almost all day fragrant. But
That's how the Thai King, something that you told me what you have is a Thai King, and you were correct. The Cattleya that I sent you had these colors.
yeah, uh-huh.
Cattleya Thai King, I think it's called. Or
You know, King of
something-
Taiwan. Or,
King of Taiwan.
There you go.
Thank
There you go.
King of Taiwan. That one smells from morning to night. Every time I go up to it, it has beautiful fragrance.
Oh, okay.
And very sweet.
But yeah, I just want to point this one out just because these are fun. And these are still young plants. With both purpurata and dowiana in the background, I'm expecting them to eventually get 5 to 6 flowers on them per flower spike.
Oh, okay.
Now this, we were talking about earlier,
Ooh, that's nice.
is one of my
Yes.
favorite species.
Oh,
Nice.
That is what we were saying before, is Cattleya ludmaniana.
oh.
And this is a Cerulean ludmaniana here. And so it's opening up with this beautiful white coloration. It'll eventually go ahead and get a little more of a lilac color to it. But
Oh.
that beautiful dark lip like that.
Oh.
So we've got a whole bunch of these coming up. We've been line breeding these, and so we've got some really spectacular ones that are coming up. We're expecting to see a lot of awards out of these guys.
Yes.
Actually, we've already gotten a few pictures from our customers that have shown, these huge, giant petals on these
my
plants. Somebody went ahead and told me that they got one that had 7-inch wide flower. I'm like, okay, you can send that one back.
That lip is just, oh my
Yeah,
god.
with the bright yellow there, the dark purple, everything.
What a
about it.
great combo.
Lovely.
And so a lot of these are blooming for the first time,
Oh.
and they're putting out, 3-4 flowers on a flower spike. As they get older, they'll make a
More.
huge show.
Yes, they'll put out more.
It's one of those species. It's one of those species that sort of got overlooked because it flowers around the same time as Mossier, so people didn't really pay too much attention to it because it's another Cattleya basically. But now people have been looking into it. They're seeing how well it grows, how often it flowers, the big flowers, the good form on it, beautiful color, and so they've been getting a lot more
Let
popular.
me
you're
see
gonna-
the idea of it.
Of course,
When are you gonna have those?
we have them available right now. They're on the website and ready to go.
See, he's getting me in trouble
I have to
already.
get you another.
Where's Lewis?
Right. I'll have to get you another tag. This one broke, but
Okay.
we'll go back to it and I'll get you another tag that works.
I'm giving away my haul here, and I gotta stop saying. I'm not gonna even have a haul. Letting everybody know what I'm getting.
You're just gonna walk out with them in your hands, like you guys didn't
Listen,
see these.
You know already that it's impossible for me to walk in here and walk out with empty hands. That's never gonna happen.
Oh my God.
Tell her about Heaven's Gate herself.
We can do that. A quick little trip over to the fail. See what's in the failure. There's not too much.
So guys, we're at the end of another journey. It was an amazing one, believe me. I am so happy that I met up with Nelson, and I tell you, he is the perfect chaperone. So the last 2 days have been really fun, and I am looking forward to doing it again. Isn't that so?
Absolutely.
Yes.
This is going to become a beautiful tradition.
Yes. So, you know how it go. As we say in Jamaica, we say just follow back at me. And this time, you're following back Nelson and I.
Yes.
All right. So thank you for coming along. And I really hope you'll enjoy it. So keep it
green.
Keep it green and one love.
One love, baby. Always.
Every time.
Every time.
All right. You're Jamaicanized now, Nelson.
Oh, yes. I think that happened in college.
Oh.
That was the beginning of it.
Okay.
You know that in college, I looked because I hung around with so many people from the islands that they enjoyed the fact that I would get into things. You know, like I was never like, yeah, I'm okay. And I was like, yeah, let's go dance. Let's go line me. Let's go this. And I was always wearing, they would give me tank tops. I had a Ziggy Marley tank top.
Oh.
And I became such a big follower of Ziggy Marley because I love Bob Marley. He's like the king. The lyrics that that man wrote, look, I get chills. His chills brought light to this planet.